In a calm yet focused setting, key stakeholders are meeting to chart Nigeria's financial future amid global economic shifts. This high-level dialogue brings together policymakers, regulators, private sector leaders, development partners, and international investors, all exploring innovative ways to finance Nigeria's development agenda.
As we talk, let's also together build a narrative of Nigeria which is more focusing on the opportunity and the potential rather than on the challenge. Around the innovation, around the resilience of the people, around the dynamism of the private sector.
I think today's meeting, which has been convened by the government of Nigeria, the United Nations, supported by the European Union under the context of the Integrated National Financing Framework, was to have a conversation around what do we do collectively and what are the pathways forward. I think what we are taking from the conversation today is around moving away from funding to financing.
With debt servicing consuming over 60% of federal revenues, stakeholders here warn that Nigeria could fall short of its transformation goals without bold reforms and new financing models.
There has to be an intentionality about planning to ensure that Nigeria could retain a lot more of the value of these resources within the country rather than it just going outside. We're also looking at the creation of jobs, the enhancement of human capital. Those are benefits that could have if there is a value chain re-engineering approach to domestic financing.
So what we need is, at scale, we need to bring more capital to the table. But to do that, capital is response to risk, right? We must bring the regulatory policy, legislative consensus on de-risking by providing clear policy certainty for at least 5 years.
The Special Advisor to the President on Finance and the Economy, Sayande Okoli, explains that the administration is focused on attracting investment, stabilizing the economy, and building investor confidence.
The Tax Act is quite a rich act. There's a lot in the act. In the first instance, I should make clear that it becomes operational on the 1st of January 2026. But because there's so much in it, as we're going through the process of putting in place the implementation and the plans, etc., we're recognizing that there will be some level of sequencing of the implementation. One of the things that this Tax Act is looking to do is to remove the burden on the most vulnerable.
Are we going to see a tariff reduction pathway where we bring the tariffs down on the inputs required, right, to drive local production?
Discussions also centered on tapping into Nigeria's vibrant fintech sector to drive inclusive growth, especially as traditional aid declines and debt pressures rise. Experts here believe that every government initiative must promote sustainable growth, expand social safety nets, and improve livelihoods for Nigerians. Georgina Arise News.